Straight down to business. Here's a couple of things that you should do immediately when you get this game. Click on the options button where the cogwheel is. Click on controls where the steering wheel is. At the very top where it says controls, click on that drop-down menu and select keyboard plus X input gamepad 1 and not Xbox One for Windows, even though that would look like an obvious choice. Because if you do that, you won't be able to reassign the buttons to your controller. As simple as that. So for whatever reason, you got to click X input gamepad 1 and keyboard. Once you've done that, go ahead and scroll down a little bit. Look at where it says steering axis dead zone. This, by default for the X-axis, will be all the way to the left. Go ahead and drag it a little bit to the right so that it lines up with the Y-axis dead zone. Okay? That'll prevent your truck from magically always wanting to drift to the right. And if you go down below just a little bit more where it says look up and down axis, go ahead and click on that and flick your right analog stick up or down. It doesn't matter, and it'll just register it. Go ahead for the look left and right axis, click on that and flick your right analog stick left or right. Then let's say you want to go to keys and buttons down below there. Go ahead and click on that. Throttle, that's like the basic one. Pull on your right trigger. It's reversed in the camera, so it'll look like I clicked my left trigger, but it isn't. Go ahead and do that. Same thing with the brakes. Maybe start and stop engine. You can pick whatever button you want. I chose the Y button. You can configure this at your own will, the way that you like. But now with what we've just done, when we drive our truck, we can now look around with the right stick, which is amazing. I also have the camera controls set to X and B. Oh, would you shut up? Left and right, so that when I click it, it like brings it back perfectly centered inside the cockpit. And then if I hit B, I can have the exterior view, right? Now we're going to go ahead and get out of the truck with a baseball bat and beat the shit out of the guy behind me. I'm going to go ahead, hit Y, start the truck, or you can just hit the gas. And now we can start driving off, and it just feels good. On this straightaway here, I'm not going to touch the left analog stick at all right now. See? I'm not touching it. And the truck is just moving straight. The steering wheel's not moving. That's amazing, because before it would kind of do this on its own, and it was driving me batshit crazy. Man, do I ever love this game. It's barely a 4 gigabyte game, day and night cycle. I believe there's some weather. And the game just feels and looks wonderful, especially for the price. I mean, I barely paid $15 or $17 Canadian for this game on sale. I can't believe I didn't buy and play this game before. This is now going to become one of my main go-to games, along with Skater XL, Call of Duty, and a few other selected games that I like to play, such as the sports games. This has now definitely made its way into that library of must-play games every day. I've already played about 5 hours, and I just cannot get bored of this game whatsoever. It's everything I've ever wanted in a trucking simulator-like game. And that's it for this video. I don't see myself having to keep talking, but it feels so smooth even with a controller. I know it's not going to be as immersive as, using the steering wheel, but I don't have $350 for something that's half decent for that right now. So anyhow, there you have it. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It greatly helps support the channel by making the channel more relevant in the search results because of the algorithm. Those thumbs up affects that greatly. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. I'll make sure the next time you play the game, I pull up beside you, I give you the finger, and that snake, it's a rattlesnake, by the way, it comes to life, and it just like bites your jugular. You lose control. I got to do like a Keanu Reeves, James Bond kind of thing. Yes, I know he wasn't in James Bond, I'm just saying. And I'll have to jump in the truck, steal it. You'll never get it back. And you'll have to start all over again. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally, that would be fantastic. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.